Yo, it's your boy DT from That's Alive here at the eighth annual U.S. basketball game tournament here at Lake Point, Emerson, Georgia. And right now, I'm sitting down with one of the coaches who's coaching the 2027 team.
Yes,
One of the top independent programs in the state of Georgia, but one of the top independent teams in the state of Georgia with some real talented players. So he brought that same team up here, majority all of them, to the U.S. basketball tournament to hopefully walk out with the ring tomorrow. I'm going to welcome to my show the owner, director, and coach, Cedric Maxwell. Welcome to the show, man.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, dude?
Good. I appreciate you making the time to sit down with me for an interview. So I know you had a busy weekend. Your team had a busy weekend. Before we jump into this weekend action, tell everybody a little bit about your program, Triangle Offense.
Triangle Offense, we started Triangle Offense 3 seasons ago. I had a vision. I wanted to start my own program. You know, man, I've been doing this for a long time. Since probably like 2006, I've been coaching. I've coached up on a lot of brands, a lot of different teams. So for once, after the COVID hit, a lot of kids didn't have a lot of places to go. So I was hearing about, teams was breaking up. And I got with my guy, Twan. He had a son, and he was like, hey, they think about putting a team they had from GBL together. So he said, hey, I got a coach for you. So Coach Lester, he put this team together, and we started it. I was helping him out. And, we just kind of moved in. Coach Lester, he went in another direction. I took over the team full-time 2 seasons ago. We started out in 2021 season, and this is our 3rd season on. So we just kind of been rolling. We added a couple more pieces. We call it addition by subtraction. Addition by subtraction. We've added a few pieces, but we're excited on where we're going. We got a little bit more to prove, a little bit further to go, but I feel real good about my squad.
Okay, so you grown over the couple of years. You started off probably a little rough the first year. You trying to get out there, get your little foot in the dirt and stuff like that. Now this year, your team has kind of turned up against a lot of top teams in the country, as I've seen. Tell me about how you feel about this past season win.
Man, I think we hit a lot of goals. I think coming in, I think the first season, man, we talked about being the best in Gwinnett. That was our biggest thing. Let's be the best team in Gwinnett. We wanted to run our own pace. So after we got through that first season, it was like, all right, man, we was getting our head beat in at Rockbridge. We was playing in a couple fall leagues and, playing a couple little mom and pop tournaments here and there. But we knew the journey where we wanted to get to. So when we got into the pace of this season, we wanted to be the best independent team in the state. We talked the talk before the season. We went out and got some nice caliber kids, man, to add to the addition. So we felt really good about it. I think we started out a little slow. We went down to Battle Magic City, and we took a beating from a Bates fundamental team, man. And I think that really turned the trajectory from us. We came out of that tournament. We ended up winning the NGS tournament. Then we went and won the Junior Phenom that following week. And then we come into the tip-off class, and then we beat Austin Rivers, and we beat B. Mays. So I think that kind of turned the tide from us, man, and kind of seeing where we could be. But it takes beats like that. And I tell you, and that same tournament in that tip-off, Game Elite gave us another beat. But we turned right back around, and we go back and we beat B. Mays again up in the Rocky Top. So we've had some success. We've had some ups and downs. By any means, we're not a completed nucleus where we want to be at. But I like the trajectory of where we're going. I think we got some high major kids, man, that's really, really, really can play some basketball.
Okay, cool, man. So you finished your season. You decided to enter your team here in the U.S. basketball game. Mm-hmm. What made you decide, hey, let me take them, let's go up and play in U.S. basketball game?
Man, me and you, we've coached at this level for U.S. basketball a couple seasons ago. Yeah. And I think this might be my 3rd time doing it. It's always some good bump. You get to play teams from all around the country. I seen a team in here from British Columbia. I seen a team from Washington. We played a team yesterday from Maryland. So it's always good to kind of, plus we're representing Georgia. Right. And I think we got a good brand of basketball here. So it's always good to put on for the state. So it's actually an honor for them to reach out to us and want us to be a part of it. So it was a no-brainer for us to come out here and, and basically put on for the state of Georgia.
So yesterday, y'all played a game, and We're going to keep it 100. Y'all almost hit 100. But we're going to keep it 100. Y'all was a couple points away from 100. I think they thought they was coming out here to play checkers, but y'all playing chess.
It was one of them games, man. I think we got rolling early and kind of knocked the confidence out of them. Hats off to that coach, man, because it take a lot of guts to come down here with. I think he has 6 kids. Five. Okay, yeah. He said he had two or three out with COVID. So of course, you know, when you've been on the coaching ranks, you see nobody on that bench. We about to press you the entire game. So I think we kind of took the wheel out of them early, and it was kind of easy going from that point. But yeah, it was a 70 point victory.
It was 70 point, and I just felt bad for those kids because they drove 10 hours from Maryland to come down here and to lose that by that bad. I'm be honest, I'm calling my parents asking for a flight back home that same night. So y'all play today.
Yes.
And I seen it was a roller coaster in that game.
Yes.
Y'all was up at the beginning, and they came back, and for some reason they took a lead on y'all.
Yes.
And then towards 3/4 through the second. No, one fourth a quarter through the second half. Y'all started to bounce back.
Yes.
And you break down the lead and take a commanding lead.
Absolutely. I think the biggest thing for us, man, we understand this game of basketball. It's ebbs and flows. You're going to have a game of runs. Give that team credit. They made 7 3-pointers in the first half.
Right.
They finished, I think they made 10 for the whole game. So we wanted to do is limit them the 3-point shooter, make them put the ball on the ground and get to the cup and protect the basket. So I think our guards did a better job in the second half, stopping penetration and not allowing my bigs to have to help because their bigs was knocking down threes. So I think in the second half, what we did was we were able to turn our defense into offense because we're a run and gun team. We like to get up and down. But when teams are making shots, it slows us down. We got to take the ball out of bounds. We got to walk the ball up the court and set it to a half-court set. I don't think our problem was scoring. We scored 66. That's good enough to win games. Teams can't score 63 on us.
Right.
That can't happen. So I chewed them out a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because from a defensive standpoint, we're better than that. That should have been, honestly, to me, that should have been a 66-50 ring. You know, that's how that has to be if we want to establish ourselves as one of the top teams. We got to be able to establish ourselves on the defensive side of the basketball. And that's what we praise ourselves. We got to rebound better. So I look forward to what they're going to bring in the morning. The guys knew what they did wrong. Let's address it. Let's come back in here tomorrow. And tomorrow, what we call bag day. That's what we're trying to get that ring and bring home the money, man. So we're excited about it.
Okay. So what are you looking forward to tomorrow in the game?
I'm looking forward tomorrow. I want to see us compete a lot better than we did today. I think we let our foot off the gas in points. I definitely want to see us rebound the ball better. I'm excited to see what else. I haven't seen all the teams. I've looked at the box scores and stuff like that. So I'm anxious to see some of these teams and how competitive they are and where we stack up. I've heard about the Giants that Coach Farmer and Taz got.
Yeah.
So I'm anxious to see them. I think that'll be a good game. I seen he came and watched our game. We watched him a little bit yesterday, so it'll be fun, man. We're out here to have a good time. Like I tell the kids, man, there's no college coaches here to see any 8th graders right now. You know, just have fun with this thing, man. Let's get out, play our style of basketball. We want to force teams to play our style of basketball.
Right.
And we'll be fine.
Okay, so, man, we talked a little bit about it, so I got a couple questions for you. I'm going to throw out to you.
Okay.
So, talk a little bit about the NBA right now. Right now, who's your favorite player in the league?
Right now, my favorite player in the NBA, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not a big NBA player, NBA fan. I'm a college basketball. I love college basketball. But if I had to pick my favorite right now, I would probably go Devin Booker. He's a Mississippi kid. You know, I'm from Mississippi. He's a Mississippi kid. I've been a big fan of his even when he went to Kentucky. And I like the maturity he's shown, man. He's been growing his game up. But I like Ja's game. I like Luka's game. Oklahoma, what is it? 34-foot.
Giannis.
Giannis. I love Giannis' game. Bron, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Bron. But if I had to pick one guy, that's only because, he's a Mississippi guy, Devin Booker.
Okay, cool. So if you had to right now, so you old school, you old head, so give me your top 3 greatest players of all time from 1 to 3.
Ooh, 1 to 3. Number 1 right here. This is the guy, man. This is the guy. I grew up a big Jordan fan, man. From cards, having his cards, collectors, posters in my room. I've been a big Jordan fan my entire life. Anybody that know me knows that. He's number one for me. Number two, I gotta give it to Bron. You gotta respect what he's done. The expectations coming into the league, nobody's ever had that kind of expectation.
Right.
And he lived up to it. So you got to give it to him. Number three all time, man. Ooh, that's tough. I'm going to have to go. This is me personally. I'm going to have to go with Barkley, man. I'm going to have to go with Barkley. I'm a big Barkley fan. Even though he didn't never get that ring, from a competitor standpoint, how he approached the game, could get a rebound, go coast to coast.
Right.
Coast to coast. I'm talking about this was a 25 and 20 guy. Could get that a night. Could nobody play hard with him. Honorable mention, though. Can I throw an honorable mention out there? Kevin Garnett.
Okay.
That guy played the game the right way. He had that, I think he was one of the last of the dying breeds of that era that kind of made that, that toughness on the court.
Right.
When he talked on defense, how he approached the game. Like it was, I don't want to go join you. I want to beat you. You know what I'm saying? I think now it's kind of, it's watered down.
It's watered down.
It's watered down. It's not the same. So, yeah, that would be my top three right there.
Okay. So let me ask you this question. Because I know you're a man of wealth. I'm not saying you're rich, but you're a man of wealth. So if you had the opportunity to spend a weekend in Vegas hanging out with the legendary Michael Jordan, we know he loved to gamble.
Yes.
To get an autographed pair of rare J's.
Okay.
And you get to talk to him, ask anything you want to. Y'all get to hang out, play cards, whatever you want to do for the whole weekend. Or get $100,000. Which one you choose? And I said a rare pair of J's he going to sign. He going to autograph.
I'm taking that moment with Jordan, man. I feel like I'm taking that moment with Jordan. I feel like, one, if I get those autographed J's, authentic, and about when it's my time to go, I can pass that down for probably about a couple million. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely taking that. But the knowledge.
Right.
This is a businessman. You know me, I'm a businessman.
Right.
I got businesses, so I would fend off of that to kind of, hey, what should I do here? You know what I'm saying? Where am I going wrong here? What can I do different here? Right. I think that'll open one more doors than actually the $100,000. I mean, that money will be gone. We run through that.
Yeah, we know you go to Vegas. We know what you run through. This man go to Vegas. I know what he runs through and stuff like that. Been to Vegas every other month. When is time you going to Vegas? Tell us, when is time you going to Vegas?
First weekend of September, man. You know, that's start college football, man. You know, we got to get in there and get some bets in.
Yeah, I told you, man, go to Vegas.
This is off season. This is my last. I'm going from the off season, man. You know, the football season, I go in and I put my bets in as my wagering. College basketball. Then when AAU start, I kind of have to limit it down a little bit, so I don't have the opportunities to go because we active every weekend. So I was hoping to get out to a tournament and play out there. I got a couple casinos. They're willing to sponsor us coming out there, man, but it just didn't work out right how we wanted it to. But next season, yes, definitely we're gonna definitely get out there. Yeah, man, I'm a hey. Before I know we getting ready to wrap this up, man, I want to tell you, bro, I'm proud of you. Continue to do your thing. You got a great platform. You just starting, man, and just seeing, you know what I'm saying, the thing that you've been able to do, bro, and accomplish in this little bit of time. Right. We know starting up business is hard, bro. Right. But you're building a brand and you're doing something right. And I really, 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 we're taking a liking to what you're doing, man. The basketball court, you needed that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. I'm just trying to do it. I'm trying to do something that ain't being offered to the kids. Absolutely, that's what I'm trying to definitely do. Before I let you go, I forgot to ask you. You got to give me your 3 greatest rappers of all time. Ooh. Before you go, we got to hear that. I want to hear this. Of course, you know I'm old school, man. Pop gonna always be my number one. That's like my Jordan. You feel what I'm saying? Right. Like, that's my Jordan. Bring the mic up. I'm a big Jay-Z fan. Okay. I'm a big Jay-Z fan, man. So I'm giving him 2. Now this third one. Ooh. I like Andre 3000. Okay, I like that. From a lyrical standpoint, man, Andre put them words together, man. Right. I can sit there and listen to some Outkast albums just on some Right. I heard he got a new album coming out.
Okay.
Killer Mike said he had they've been working on some stuff together, so he probably dropping another album about next year sometime.
Okay.
But that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I'm a big Andre 3000 fan, so
I'm gonna tell you this. You know who? I'm gonna give somebody who's very underrated. Never get the flowers as they deserve.
Okay.
And to me, I think lyrically, he's a genius, and people don't see it. MJG.
Oh, I like MJG.
MJG. I love
lyrical,
Apology.
yes,
Love Apology.
Yes.
But MJG,
He was very lyrical.
Listen to the words he used, but no one never gives him that prop.
And I think he didn't really pop when he went independent.
Yeah.
Well, solo.
Yeah, solo.
He didn't really pop, like that. But if you listen to those, I'm going to his verse. You know what I'm saying? Like, his verses was cold, man.
Right.
That was a nice duo, though, because they all had some nice verses.
I'm gonna tell you, they probably my favorite duo of all time.
Okay.
I got 8Ball and JG number one, my favorite.
I'm taking Outkast as my favorite duo. But I like UGK now.
Yeah,
I did.
Yeah,
I did like UGK, but those would be my top three. Yeah. I would give those three as my top three of all time duo. Now, who's your favorite three rappers?
Pop number one.
Got you.
Definitely go give it to Pop because I love everything his lyrics, the way he handle a beat, the way he take control of a song. And when you hear a Pop and a duet, it's always you listen to Pop. And everybody, even if it's not Pop song, you feel Pop. Number two, I'm a little different.
Okay.
Eminem.
Okay.
Love Eminem.
Okay.
I think he's one of the greatest.
M has some nice bars, bro. I'm not a huge fan.
Yeah.
But I know you listen to him, he put some words together.
And then I know they tried to take a shot at him a couple weeks ago. I know the game was trying to take a shot at him, talking about you don't hear stuff in the club, you don't hear stuff thumping at the gym. And then I seen him came back. Yeah. Him did come back on and say, hey, nobody hear you. So what are you talking about? Because the only reason why you was hot is because of 50. Yeah. My number three, MJG.
MJG.
I got MJG. I like MJG.
I got you. That's a solid top three. If we talking lyrics, that's.
And one of my favorite 8Ball and MJG song is Space Age Pimpin'.
Oh yeah.
I love that. That song right there.
I'll be obliged if you. Oh man, my God.
I love that song.
Oh my God.
That right there, that video. I love the video. And then also I like the album they produced they did with Diddy.
That first one.
Yeah, Living Legends.
Living Legends.
That's what I thought that's what the name Living Legends came without.
So did. Came out. He had an AAU program, Living Legends. Yeah, and I coached up under. Yeah.
So it was that, and that's my name, my business.
Okay.
Living Legends Entertainment Group LLC.
Gotcha.
So I kept it. I kept that name, and I locked that name in. So it's actually when I locked it in.
That's one of your favorite albums, then.
I love that. That one song on there. I don't forgot what song in there, but I know it from beginning to end, and I like I just fuck with MJG. I'm sorry. I just love MJG. That's my about MJG.
Respect. That's what's up. I'm with you.
But man, I do appreciate you taking a moment to sit down with me. I know you want to get out of here because you've been here a long time.
I've been here a while today.
I've been here a long time today too.
That's what we do, though, baby. That's what we do, man.
You got to make that money and stuff like that. I mean, the kids love it. Had a bunch of kids run over here for an interview. I said, I need a break, y'all. I just did a 90-minute show, moving everything. I did everything. I was
that break.
I was the director. I was the host. I was the stage manager. I had my producers running the monitor and everything.
Man, you got a nice setup here, bro. I love what you're doing.
I appreciate it. I wish I had a stage, but I ain't got a big enough.
Yeah,
this ain't mine. This theirs. Oh, okay. I need to get me a stage. If I get me a pickup truck,
okay.
Give me a pickup truck. That's my next thing. Give me a pickup truck.
There you go.
Cover.
Yeah.
I can put a stage right there and make it easy. So in case it rains, it don't get enough.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. You gonna do it.
So if anybody out there wanna donate and buy a truck for me and write up as a tax credit, I will be willing to take that for this DT because I have a business.
There you go.
Hey man, well I appreciate you taking a moment to sit down with me.
My dog.
I wish you the best of luck tomorrow. I hope y'all win it out and walk up with the ring.
Appreciate you, bro. We're gonna try to bring it home, man.
I do that.
Respect.